Hello students and welcome to this video of mobile and wireless communication. In today's video we are going to see the services those are offered in GSM. I am Mrs. Pawar and let's start today's video. These are the course outcomes of the subject. And these are the unit outcomes. So in this video we are going to see the user services offered in GSM. GSM offers much more than just voice telephony. GSM offers three basic types of services. First is telephony services or tele services. Second is data services or bearer services, and third is supplementary services. Let us see all of them one by one. First is tele services. The abilities of a bearer service are used by a tele service to transport data. These services are further transmitted in the following ways. Voice calls. The most basic tele service supported by GSM is telephony. आपण फोनचा उपयोग सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदा कॉल करण्यासाठीच करतो, isn't it? So it is known as telephony. This includes full rate speech at 13 kbps speed and emergency calls where the nearest emergency service provider is notified by dialing 3 digits. Then next is video, text and facsimile or fax. Another group of teleservices includes video text access, teletext transmission, facsimile, alternate speech and facsimile group 3, automatic facsimile group 3, etc. Short text messages. Short text messages service or SMS आपल्या सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे SMS. तर ही सर्विस जी आहे ती टेक्स्ट मेसेजिंग सर्विस आहे. It is a text messaging service that allows sending and receiving text messages on your GSM mobile phone. In addition to simple text messages, other text data including news, sports, financial, language and location based data can also be transmitted. So these are the tele services. Now the second type of services are data services or bearer services. Data services or bearer services are used through a GSM phone to receive and send data in the essential building block leading to widespread mobile internet access and mobile data transfer. आता याला त्यांनी बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक का म्हटले तर जसं आपल्याला माहिती आहे की लहान मुलांचा मेकॅनोचा सेट असतो खेळण्याचा, त्याच्यात एकच ब्लॉक आपण परत परत वेगवेगळ्या टाईपमध्ये कनेक्ट करतो, वेगवेगळे ब्लॉक्स आणि त्याच्यातनं एखादा स्ट्रक्चर सुरू करतो. सो त्याच्यातला मेन बेसिक ब्लॉक कुठला आहे? ह्या सगळ्या आपण इंटरनेट सर्व्हिसेस ज्या यूज करतोय त्यातला मेन जो ब्लॉक आहे तो डेटा सर्व्हिसेस म्हणजेच बेअर सर्व्हिसेसचा आहे. सो व्हॉट डू वी ट्रान्सफर इन डेटा सर्व्हिसेस? वी यूज द इंटरनेट फॉर सेंडिंग अँड रिसिविंग डेटा, isn't it? GSM currently has a data transfer rate of 9.6 kbps. New developments that will push up the data transfer rates for GSM users are HSCSD, that is high speed circuit switch data, and GPRS, general packet radio services, are now available. So we use internet and we send and receive the data. Also we are using services like GPRS under these services. Then third type of services are supplementary services. Supplementary services are additional services that are provided in addition to the tele services and bearer services. These services include caller identification, call forwarding, call waiting, multi-party conversations जसं कॉन्फरन्स कॉलमध्ये आपण करतो, and bearing of outgoing or international calls, among others. A brief description of supplementary services is given. First is conferencing. It allows a mobile subscriber to establish a multi-party conversation, that is a simultaneous conversation between 3 or more subscribers to set up a conference call. This service is also applicable or only applicable to normal telephony. Then call waiting. This service notifies a mobile subscriber of an incoming call during a conversation. The subscriber can answer or reject or ignore the incoming call. The next is call hold. This service allows subscriber to put an incoming call on hold and resume after a while. The call hold service is applicable to normal telephony. So ह्या सगळ्या सर्विसेस सप्लिमेंटरी सर्विसेसच्या अंडर येतात. आपण ऑलरेडी हे सगळं आता यूज करत आहोत, सो तुम्हाला याच्यावरती जास्त एक्सप्लेनेशनची गरज नसावी. Then some more complementary services are there, like call forwarding. Call forwarding is used to divert calls from original recipient to another number. It is normally set up by the subscriber himself. It can be used by the subscriber to divert the calls from the mobile station when the subscriber is not available, and so to ensure that calls are not lost. Then call barring. Call barring is useful to restrict certain types of outgoing calls such as ISD or stop incoming calls from undesired numbers. Call barring is a flexible service that enables subscriber to conditionally bar calls. म्हणजे आपल्याला नको असलेले कॉल्स आपण रिस्ट्रिक्ट करू शकतो, थांबवू शकतो. Number identification. There are following supplementary services related to number identification. Calling line identification presentation. This service displays the telephone number of the calling party on your screen. Then next is calling line identification restriction. A person not wishing their number to be presented to other subscribers to this service, so it can also be restricted. And third is connected line identification presentation. This service is provided to give the calling party the telephone number of the person to whom they are connected. This service is useful in situations such as forwarding, where the number connected is not the number dialed. Some more complementary services are there, like connected line identification restriction. There are times when person called does not wish to have their numbers presented, so they would subscribe to this person. Normally this overrides the presentation service. Then we have malicious call identification. आपल्याला स्पॅम कॉल असेल तर नोटिफिकेशन येतं बघा. The malicious call identification services was provided to combat the spread of obscene or annoying calls. जसे कंपनीचे कॉल्स असतात, अननोन पर्सन काही आपल्याला अनोइंग कॉल करत असतील तर मॅलिशियस कॉलचं आपण आयडेंटिफिकेशन करू शकतो. द विक्टिम शुड सबस्क्राईब टू दिस सर्विस, देन दे कुड cause unknown malicious calls to be identified in the GSM network using a simple command. There is one more service called Advice of Charge, AOC. This service was designed to give the subscriber an indication of the cost of the services as they are used. Furthermore, those service providers who wish to offer rental services to subscribers without their own SIM can also utilize this service in a slightly different form. AOC for data calls is provided on the basis of time measurements. Then closed user groups, CUGs. This service is meant for groups of subscribers who wish to call only each other and no one else. Or unstructured supplementary services data. This service allows operator defined individual services. So all these are under complementary services of GSM. Now we are stopping here. Thank you for watching.